Ladies and gentlemen, I am iHeart Indie, and I am playing one indie game every single day for the entire year. Here are my top 5 games in April. First up, we have Bumslinger. This is a roguelike, Bomberman-like game, and it's just really good. I like the progression of the game. It starts you off a little bit easy, starts you off with some dumb enemies, and you continuously progress as far as gaining powers and gaining money to buy in-game powers as you kind of move up the scale. And as you move up, the enemies move up as well, and it really does produce a challenge. In the beginning phase, it might seem a little bit easy. It's like, why are these enemies so stupid? But it eventually gets really good. It is a roguelike, so you do come back around to the beginning when you die, and you kind of have to start all over again. However, as you progress, things that you unlock stay unlocked, and you could get them before you actually start your next run. I mean, hey, that's a definition for roguelike. Next up, we have Deep Ones. Now, this will probably be, for anyone that looked at any of the videos that I created, this will probably be the lowest game on this entire list. But for me, it's definitely up there. I've never played a game where it used its simplicity so well. This game is all about simplicity. And I'm not talking about just being simple for the fact of being simple. It actually has a lot going on with its simplicity. All you could do is really jump. You could unlock a few things really slowly as you move on. I've never played a platformer where you had to use slow, timed pacing to progress. And it was difficult, but it felt really, really good. I really recommend everyone checking this one out. I think it's a sleeper hit. If you're not into that type of game, I still say check it out. You might be really surprised. I like how it also used the lighting to illuminate things that you need to see. It did a good job of hiding in the dark without it actually being dark. That's part of the simplicity part that I'm talking about. Definitely check this one out. Next up, we have Azure Saga Pathfinder. Now, this one, a developer actually reached out to me and gave me the key, and I was a little bit wary, but man, I'm glad I tried it. It's so good. The art style is it's beautiful. And I'm not talking about just the footage that you're looking at. The beginning cutscene, the intro, I'm not sure how they did it or what they used, but it was like a nice anime without it actually being anime. The art, the music, everything's just really nice. Playing the game, it feels good. It feels nice to look at. And it's like you're playing a puzzle. You're playing a puzzle game. You're trying to get keys. You're trying to unlock doors. But through it all is this big, huge RPG element to it. The random battles, the dialogue with other characters that you meet throughout your place. The storyline was really intriguing as well. You kind of land in this place and you kind of have to go somewhere, but it's not exactly clear what's going on, and the game kind of speaks that out loud. Like it's almost like you warped, or like you're coming from a different time period or something like that. This story was just really intriguing. I didn't play a lot of it, but from what I played, I liked it a ton. So this next one really caught me by surprise, Sally's Law. I was not expecting such a uniquely deep puzzle story element in this game. The way it starts off, just really like it punches you in the belly and tells you to love it. You start off playing as this girl whose mother died, and it's just you and your dad, and you left your dad, and it's like you're on your journey, right? I'm not sure what happened. You drifted apart from your dad, but you're moving on with your life. You're doing your things, and you're facing all these obstacles, and you're playing the game, right? You're overcoming obstacles. Great. And then all of a sudden, they introduce the dad into the picture, and it's like, what the heck? And you start playing as a dad. And then they intertwined it and showed you everything you were doing as the dad was to help Sally with her obstacles. It was just crazy how they did that. So storyline, yeah, but then they actually used it in the puzzles, and they did a really good job doing so. And even though I didn't get very far because I am playing an indie game a day, I did look at some of the other screenshots and some other videos to get an idea of what it would actually look like. And yeah, the puzzles were there, man. This is a legit puzzle game, puzzle platformer. Man, choosing 5 was hard, but for my final one, I had to choose Ball Boy. This thing is simply gorgeous. It's beautiful. It reminds me of Flapjack, The Adventures of Flapjack from Cartoon Network. So beautifully well done. The music, it's just so unique. Whoever created the music knew, like they have a doctor's degree in music because they knew how to match the style, the mood, everything. It's so well tuned. And this is supposed to be a point and click, and they really did a good job of not making it feel or look like a point and click. You really felt like you were adventuring, almost platform style. That was cool. It has this creepy look to it, yet really cute. How do you mix creepy and cute? Well, you have to play this game to see how they did that. Well, there you go, guys. Those were the 5 games that I chose. I mean, I have so many that I did for the month, 30 of them, so it was extremely difficult to do so. I do want to give an honorable mention to Bicyclism, however. That game was like Super Monkey Ball if you weren't a monkey in a ball, but you were a bike, and it worked really well. I'm always on the lookout for monkey ball-like games. And right before that game, I actually played another game called Polyball, and that game was just really good as well. Like, probably the most polished ball, Marble Madness type game you could find on earth, really. Alright guys, I'm going to stop it there, otherwise I could just keep talking forever. Definitely check out my videos if you are interested in discovering indie games, and hit that subscribe button. I'll check you tomorrow for a new game. Peace.